I didn't notice you there. I actually wasn't expecting anybody today, but since I'm recording this video, hello, welcome. I have a face cam now, so I can do more of this stuff. Now, you guys have already read the title. I'm really excited about the Sonic movie 2. About 2 years ago, I made a video similar to this one on the first movie and why I was excited about that. At the moment, I was just sort of, well, in the moment, I was hyped about the first movie and I wanted to express that. And now I'm sort of doing like a run back of that video, but with the second movie, you know. I want to express my thoughts, my excitement, why I'm looking forward to the second film. You know, I'm very excited for it, and I wanted to bring this video to you all, wanted to express my thoughts to you guys and see what you guys think. Now, I just want to mention before, I'm really sorry if this video might come off as a bit disjointed and whatnot. I'm just going off of a little outline that I wrote up on my notes application, so this is like completely unscripted. I'm just going off of simple outline. Yeah. Now, before I get into sort of why I'm excited about Sonic 2, first I want to take a little bit to talk about Sonic 1 for a bit. Now, obviously, I think the movie was pretty decent, you know. I liked it. As a Sonic fan, I liked it. I definitely liked a lot of the callbacks to the actual in-game lore and whatnot. I like the fact that they had South Island. I like the fact that they had Green Hill Zone. I like that they had all that crazy architecture that was in the actual games, like the loop-de-loops and whatnot. I like the fact that they directly referenced the owls that are on the stones, like carved into the stones of the Labyrinth Zone with Longclaw. I like the fact that they brought in the echidnas, but one of the main problems of Sonic was that it didn't feel Sonic enough, if that makes sense. The movie itself was very campy. It's the first film of the trilogy, so I can't really blame them for the campiness, because they can't really, it's like in the first film they can't do too much. They have to sort of test the waters. They have to sort of see what works, and not just that, but they also have to see if it will succeed, so that way they can get a sequel, which thank God it succeeded and we're getting a sequel. So one of the main issues was just how campy the first film felt. It felt really campy. It wasn't Sonic enough, if that makes sense. Because obviously you had your little callbacks, your little references here and there, but it was still missing that main piece of the puzzle, which I think the second film perfectly nails, or at least is nailing from what we've seen in the promotional material. Now, I'm heavily excited for Sonic 2 because of that fact. Because they're bringing in a lot more game-centric stuff, a lot more stuff that we as Sonic fans know from the video games. Like, for instance, they are introducing Gun, Guardian Units of Nations, into this universe, which I'm so happy about. Because with Gun, there's more than likely going to be more than meets the eye to, like, what they're about. Like, it's always been the case, especially in the games. And I'm very excited to see Gun come into this universe. Not just that, but they're also introducing the Emeralds, the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald. I'm very excited to see that come into play, because the Chaos Emeralds have always held a significant meaning to the plot and the lore of Sonic the Hedgehog. So it's almost pivotal to have those introduced in some way, shape, or form. But not just that, but we're also getting Knuckles, and hopefully we get to see more of what happened to his tribe, whether they're still alive and kicking, whether or not they're still like sort of ruling over Sonic's world, I guess, if they even got to that length, or if they even got to that extent. I would really like to see what happened after Sonic got sent to Earth and whatnot. But yeah, it's just, I'm really excited to see how this unfolds. We know we're getting the introduction of Tails. We literally have the Death Egg robot, and I'm really excited to see how Sonic and Tails meet and how they interact. because I've always been under the assumption, and this is I even said this in an unreleased video of mine, where I was sort of going over my predictions of the Sonic movie. I always thought that maybe Longclaw didn't die. Like, sure, there's the official movie novelization where it's said that she dies, if I recall correctly, but I've always thought that she might have been alive, that she might have managed to escape from the Echidna onslaught, and that she might have come in contact with Tails, and that Tails might have been raised by her in a sense, or not really raised by her, but I feel like Tails would have spent a bit of time with Longclaw, got to know her before she dies, and then he goes to meet Sonic, and then they bond over Longclaw. And so I'm really just interested to see how they characterize Tails, because obviously we haven't been seeing too much of Tails in the promotional material, which is funny because he's literally one of the main selling points of this movie besides Sonic and Knuckles. So, you know, his tails are literally on the tail end of the 2 in the logo. I would expect that they would show more of Tails, but I'm guessing that they're probably saving him and Sonic's interactions and whatnot for the film. You're going to have to see it in theaters, you know, which is fine in my opinion. You know, I would love to see how they execute this and whether or not there's more than meets the eye, because as I said before, they haven't been advertising Tails too much. They've just been putting the spotlight on Sonic and Knuckles. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. And obviously, they're delving more into the lore of the owls and their significance in the world. Because if I recall correctly, or not even just an if I recall correctly statement, but just like in general, I'm pretty sure the owls are like sort of guardians in the world. And I'm almost certain that they used to guard over the Emerald Temples and whatnot, and maybe that could lead into a big like thing in the plot and whatnot. I'm not too sure at this exact moment. At this exact moment, I really don't want to get into too much speculation, because then this video will instead turn from a 10-minute video into a 30-minute video, and I do not want to do that at this exact moment. I'm just here to express my excitement for the movie. I'm really excited for the movie because this movie just feels like a love letter to all Sonic fans, and I'm all for it. You know, I can't wait to see the performances of Ben Schwartz and Colleen O'Shaughnessy, who gets to reprise her role as Tails for the film. I'm really excited to see those two performances. I'm also very, very, very excited to see more of Idris Elba as Knuckles, because so far he's really shaping out to be really great. He's done his research and he's nailing this character down just really well. That's just pure unfiltered black excellence right there. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what he does for Knuckles. But as for my in general thoughts on Sonic 2 so far, I think this film is going to be great. Do I think it's going to be the best movie of all time? Probably not. I mean, there's a lot of movies that could qualify for that, and this is just a simple Sonic film. But will this movie be really good? I think so. I think it'll definitely be better than the first one, without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm really excited. You know, I already got my ticket. I'm gonna see it with the boys. You know, so it's just going to be a spectacle to witness in theaters. It's like when I went to see the first one, it was just this feeling of just I didn't believe it at first until I got into the theater, until I sat down. That's when it truly hit home. And honestly, I can't believe that we are getting a second one. We've come so far from that ugly mess that was the first trailer, and we're just here now. We live in a day and age where we're getting where we got a decent Sonic movie, and we're getting a really good Sonic movie sequel. Isn't that crazy, y'all? But you know, yeah, I'm really excited for Sonic 2. Be sure to tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to go ahead and hit that like button. As always, it always helps out. Since you're still here, you might as well hit that subscribe button as well. You can also hit that post notifications button if you don't want to miss any updates on the channel, any new content, any streams, etc., so on and so forth. If you guys want to keep up with my bullshit, be sure to go ahead and follow my lovely Twitter, that toxic cesspool of a community platform place, twitter.com. Yeah, if you guys really want to, be sure to go ahead and follow my Instagram as well. I don't really use it, but it's just there for, I don't know, brownie points or whatever. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna call it a video. See you all. Have a good day.
2,
Peace out.
3, and 4.
And take care.
Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have.